guys, it's Adia, Aaron, and Katie, and we are 29 and chronically online. Before we get into this episode, we just wanted to remind you to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. We also have an Instagram at 29 and .co and a TikTok at 29 and co. And guess what? We have a YouTube, where you can watch all of our videos. So we love you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Now let's get to the good stuff.
Welcome back to 29 and Chronically Online. Today we will be talking about something near and dear to my heart. But before we get into that, today is a special episode. We have our very first guest. A little bit about our special guest. I've known them for about 24, almost 25 years. So long time. They're very awesome.
Wow.
They're a teacher of music, a gamer girl, and one of my besties. Please welcome my sister, Jay.
I love
Incredible.
that.
Yay.
We really got the whole backstory. Teacher of music.
I was like,
wow.
I was like, here we go.
We got the lore.
Welcome.
No, I was like, bestie.
That is so true.
I'll edit it out. No, I'm kidding.
Bleeped.
Oh, welcome, Jay. Thank you so much for coming on 29 and Chronically Online.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself and also like what makes you a person that should be a guest on Chronically Online, 29 and Chronically Online.
Besides the bestie piece.
Right. Yeah. So I'll say that I used to not be chronically online. I mean, all of us, right? Because growing up, we weren't really maybe.
I had no screen limit, so I was online, girl. But I get it. I get it.
A little bit about our backstory of how our mother was a parental controller, like very much had us not.
No, I remember. Yeah.
Let me go back. Let me not speak for all of us. Speak for me. So I know Aaron has talked about how parental control was a thing. She's 5 years older than me. So when she got home from school, which was earlier than me, parental control came on like 30 minutes later. That's when I got home from school. So I didn't have any TV time.
That's so sad. Oh, no.
So I would, do my homework, play outside, try and get Aaron to play with me sometimes.
You were very much like a play outside girl. Like
right.
She didn't have a choice.
Like,
That's all nothing to
do for a while, right?
Yeah.
I was like, please play with me. And also in our neighborhood, which was a really small neighborhood, there were no small children, which is very different now because now it's like all the little kids.
It's all kids, yeah.
It's crazy. So that was a thing. And really the only time that I was like able to go online was like Saturdays on our big ass computer. Wait, am I allowed to curse?
Oh, yes. Especially ass.
Don't tell RM. And we would play like those learning computer games. I remember
like, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Yeah, Clue Finders.
Did you guys do Clue Finders at all?
Did I do what?
Zumbinis at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Scott did, and I wasn't sure. I had never heard of it until he told me about it, and now I think it's so fun, but it looks like a learning game. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like you're figuring out puzzles and stuff, so just curious.
Yeah. All of it had to do with learning in some way, and type to learn.
Yes. Ooh, I loved Mavis Beacon.
Yes.
Right. Like, that's what we literally did at school, and I also did at home.
They're an amazing typist, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, I'm not. But I did those games.
Fair enough.
So, and of course, there was a screen limit for me then. But then one Christmas, I begged my mom for a DSi. And that's coming in as the youngest child. I was able to persuade my mom to get me that. So that was my first step into like a video game type thing. Erin mentioned I'm a gamer girl. Ooh. That's where it all started for me.
For the DS.
Yeah. We used to play Dance Dance Revolution on our PS2, and that was the only game we were allowed to have because it had physical movement.
Yes.
There we go. Wow.
Hey, at least it was actually fun.
It was.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
it was true.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
I literally still remember all the songs. And we didn't have a SIM card either, so we had to just keep replaying all the games. It was like not saving any of our like
data.
Oh.
No high score.
The trauma's coming out.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
Oh my
No
God.
memory card?
No. So I guess I kind of soaked in all of the technology I could,
Right.
but really wasn't on it that much until, you know, I got my DS and, you know, my mom would take it at night, so I wasn't on it much. I got my first cell phone when I went to middle school because, you know, I was riding the bus.
Okay.
And it was like a really, really, really crappy one that like just stopped working 3 times. So like I had to go to the store 3 times with my dad so he could get me a new one because it just stopped working. And then he was like, fine, I'll get you a better one. So then I got one of those, you know, flip ones and slide ones. And it was never one of the like name brand ones. I remember Erin had a pink Razor.
Ooh, okay,
cool.
Erin.
Pink Razor girly?
What the hell? You
I
have
was
not
jealous
told us
of
that
that.
news.
No, let's not get this twisted. My dad saw a BOGO deal and was like, Karen's about to enter high school, so she can have a phone and she'll get a pink Razor.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting one. So
Yeah, he got himself a black Razor and she got a pink Razor.
So it was a deal. It was
Obviously.
a bargain. Okay.
A razor's a razor, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly, yeah.
So, yeah, and then I got like an iPhone. My sisters were not happy about that.
wait,
I just want to say, I didn't get an iPhone until I was in college.
Me too.
Homegirl over here was like texting on her iPhone in middle school.
my younger sister also got an iPhone before me, and I didn't get one until college either. What is it with these younger child moments?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I
I got an iPhone
was
my
in
freshman
8th
year.
grade.
So middle school.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade.
I was
That
a
makes
freshman in
sense 'cause-
college.
Yep.
And you were in
The
8th
math
grade.
is mathing. It was the same
It was the
year.
other BOGO deal.
Oh my. Yeah, exactly.
It probably
Exactly.
Yeah.
was. So I remember her and our other sister would refuse to like text me in our group chat because they're like, I don't want to see the blue next to your name.
I don't even think I saved your name at like for a while because I was like, I'm upset.
The girls are fighting.
For real.
The girls were fighting.
This is a
Which
sister
was
fight for sure.
ridiculous,
But we move
especially
on.
because I had an iTouch before that and I would text them on that anyway.
So you were online before you were online, really?
Okay.
Like I
remember I got an Instagram. I got an Instagram in 2012. I was like, hush, hush.
Me too.
But I wasn't interested in all the other things about like the internet. Not really. I just wanted to like watch TV.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to
Because
do.
you didn't have it. Yeah.
Right. I was like, please, can I watch like shows? Can I go on Netflix? We didn't have Netflix.
For ages.
Yeah. I like didn't have anything to take home to type papers on. So I would be up at night on the family computer at like midnight. Be like,
Oh my gosh.
my mom would be like, go to bed. And I'm I have to finish this.
Can't take it in the room with you.
Well, exactly. Plugged into the
It's
living room.
A whole
Or
family.
I had to use her old iPad, which
Oh, not
was
the
so
iPad.
ratchet.
Oh
It was
no.
it was bad. It was
even
bad.
worse.
Did it at least have a keyboard? Like, you know how you can get the keyboard extension
No.
You were QWERTY type.
on the iPad?
There's a,
And this was even like before like talk to like obviously
Right,
like Siri and everything. So it's like she couldn't even be like, oh, type blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah.
The iPad, like to type of paper, is like the dark ages. Like that is
my gosh.
so
You were in
chaotic.
the trenches.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The trenches.
Ooh.
It was so bad.
Wow, you deserve like a badge of honor.
Compensation.
Like
Well,
if
I
there is,
survived.
She had an iPhone in high school. She's fine.
yeah, it's give and take. It's give and take.
She's fine.
Anyway, let me answer the second question you asked
Like,
me.
okay, now, up to now.
Sorry.
Got it.
I was like 30 minutes.
No, we love. We need the lore.
I mean, you asked about me and I was like, okay.
Say less.
I know. I never get to talk about myself. So now I was like, I guess, tired of not knowing things. Like, Aaron will always be talking about something, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what this slang word is. I don't know what this pop culture reference is. I don't know what this hot topic is. So I got a Twitter.
I feel like Twitter's where everything starts. You see
Right.
everything on
Seriously.
Twitter.
Right. And like my Instagram was only just for like posting pictures.
Yeah.
Didn't use it for like information. Then I got on to K-pop Twitter.
Ooh.
And that really
Yeah.
opened up a lot of
Mhm.
things. Now I'm on TikTok
That was Pandora's box.
and
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm a streamer now. I stream video games.
On Twitch?
Follow me. Yeah, follow me on twitch.com/loeyboba.
What games do you play?
We're gonna have
For
to
the
spell
people.
that for
Yeah.
the dyslexic girls in the room.
Yeah, I was assuming you were going to put my link here.
Oh, yeah.
Scott can do that.
We can put it in the bio.
Teacher Scott.
It'll be somewhere. It'll be
It
somewhere.
will be somewhere. Send us that link, and we'll get it somewhere for you. What games are popular for you on? Like, I'm sure it changes depending on what comes out, but you know,
Right.
there's probably
I'm a
some core-
variety streamer. So right now I go back and forth between Genshin, which is what this little guy is from, and I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I started playing this one Bratz game.
Ooh,
We love.
I love that.
I love that.
That's how I'm chronically online.
Love.
I mean, certified
And also, like,
streamer.
most of my friends are chronically online. That's how I met them.
Yeah, like two of Jay's besties, shout out Renz, shout out Masaki. They are I met them on Twitter first and then like online. And we love it.
Online.
So are we calling them in, though?
In the trenches, online.
And we love it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, amazing.
Thank you so much.
What an
for
intro.
the lore. Honestly,
Yes. Yeah, we're so happy you're here.
I love this
Thank
like
you.
experience that you had and how it got you to where you are today online.
What a journey.
A full Twitch streamer. Like,
For real.
Who would have
We are
thought?
really-
Yeah, literally no
Literally.
TV after school to literal Twitch streamer.
you love
Trying to guess the parental control password.
That
we
was the
go.
moment. That really was the moment. But I brought Jay on the podcast so we could talk about something that's so near and dear to our hearts. We created a PowerPoint for you, but it'll be pictures and fun times. So let us get into this world. Hold on. Okay, so today we are going to talk about foosball. We're going to talk about European football. We're going to talk about, for you American folks, soccer.
You American folks.
That is what we've been calling it
Exactly.
here in
I
the
don't
studio.
claim-
all
I don't
Americans
claim
here.
it. I don't claim it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Dual citizen.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, so we're going to talk about good old fashioned European soccer. Please note that we literally are only talking about Europe. We'll not talk about America. We'll not talk about Africa. We'll not talk about Asia. Just European.
Right.
Disclaimer. All opinions are Aaron and Jay's and do not reflect the pod, soccer talk, whoever.
Just know that.
Please don't cancel us. Thank you.
I don't even know what hot takes could exist for soccer talk.
It just, we may not mention your fave. We may have a different opinion on someone's fave. So just, we move on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh no. Oh man.
sorry.
You didn't see that.
You didn't see it. Erase it. So we're going to
who I
play
do?
a little. We're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose. I could tell.
We're going to play a little game. Katie versus Adia.
Oh, God.
And so I need you to, like, say your name. And then, like, so whoever gets it first. Boom. I'm going to show you a picture of a player. You're going to say the name. If you both say it at the same time, your name at the same time, and get the same name, I'll give you a bonus point for if you can add, like, say one of the teams they've been on.
Okay.
And
One
that's
of
like,
the teams.
it could be international or
You'll be lucky to get one, I think.
Jay,
I'm going to read the jerseys.
Beyonce, Beehive. That's what you're going to do.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
I
know
you
one
have to raise
team.
your hand.
I did.
If you don't
I was
want.
excited.
Okay. Oh, I'm so
Okay.
nervous.
So there are like 6 players.
Oh.
They're very well known.
I only know
They're
3. I named
and they're
3 on the way here.
Very well known.
They're very well known. So I believe you should be able to get it.
At least
Okay.
one.
At least one.
Yeah, we
Okay.
know the first one. Yeah.
We both know the first one, yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
Beckham.
We're supposed to say your name, Adia.
Say your
Oh,
name first.
Adia Beckham. Bro.
David Beckham, did he play for Manchester at one point?
There you go.
I was gonna say
That's the
Manchester.
only one I know.
That's the only one I know.
Okay, well,
Okay,
we both got a point.
Shit.
Once. Okay, no, that's too much. Okay,
Victoria
so
Beckham?
David Beckham, he played for all these places. Manchester United
Oh,
is the
so
one that everybody knows.
England counts
and
because of, like,
obviously England's
the
national
Olympics or
team.
something, or like.
Huh?
Okay. So like England counts because of like the Olympics or something, or like.
For like the World Cup.
Oh, okay,
and-
okay. Then we might have
Yeah.
a better shot. We might. Have, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think if you got like just the country that they're like from and play for like the World Cup, you'll be good.
I did
This
not
next
know
one?
he was on LA Galaxy.
Me either.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you watch the documentary?
Not yet. No. Okay. It's
Oh,
too
okay,
long.
Okay.
He looks
That makes
really
sense, that
good
makes
there,
sense.
though.
I still
He
haven't
does.
even seen it yet.
I mean,
It's so good.
the clips
I was
I've
going to
seen,
watch
I
it this
love.
weekend, but I can't.
I love the clips I've seen, so I'm down. I'm ready. I just haven't
It's
been
amazing.
ready.
Yeah, he had a short spurt at LA Galaxy.
Okay.
And then for his final season went to Paris Saint-Germain. Anyway,
That's what.
next person.
Messi. Adia Messi.
Okay.
Argentina.
Can you name?
Argentina. I see it on his jersey. You said it first, but I do see it.
I did. I read it.
Okay. I did not know that's what that man looked like.
You didn't know some Messi?
No,
before?
I recognized his name.
Oh,
when you
yeah.
said it, I was like, oh, I know that man, but I don't
Yeah.
know that man.
No. He could be walking down the street one day.
I
Wouldn't know a
not
thing.
know.
Wouldn't know.
Could
Wouldn't
just
know a
be-
thing. A guy.
Yeah, one of the most. So funny.
I don't know
Okay.
any other teams.
So yes, he played for Barcelona, PSG, Inter Miami is where he is now,
Yeah,
and then Argentina
that's right.
captain.
They have pink jerseys.
They do.
Okay, so like you're low-key a secret soccer fan.
I just know they have pink jerseys.
And he is a soccer fan.
I just
it's
love a good
great.
colorway. I love a good colorway. What can I
I
say?
can't remember who's third, but we'll see. Oh,
You already.
I didn't see that.
Katie,
I
these
didn't
are
see it.
well known. I literally have
Brooke
never seen this
scream like
man
That would help.
a day in my life.
Okay, so you agree.
I've
Okay, so
never-
you knew Messi, but I don't.
okay.
we do
so
not know this.
This man,
He plays for
Thierry
Arsenal.
Henry, he did. He is a fantastic soccer player. He currently coaches the France under-21 team. But yeah,
He
he's
looks
like one
like
of the best.
every man I've seen.
I don't even recognize his name.
I could not pick him out of a
sorry to this
lineup.
man.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't know how I didn't. Okay. I don't want to click too much. Okay.
Zayn Malik wannabe.
Let's see if I can guess a team.
Zayn Malik dupe. Brazil. Adia Brazil. You
Okay.
gotta read faster than that,
I was
Katie.
looking at the logo, not the shorts.
You gotta be
Okay.
faster
Okay.
than
Okay.
that.
But
Oh, I
I'll
see it
say
under
this,
there.
we'll say
Okay.
this name.
Now I see it.
And you'll know who this is.
Yeah, you're going to be like,
Are we sure?
I knew. Okay. Neymar.
I don't know that man.
I don't know who that is.
Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Neymar Jr. What's his last name? What's his first name?
Oh wait. Okay. Somebody I
Neymar
saw a
is his
TikTok about
last
this
name.
man recently, actually, but I did not recognize him.
Okay.
Very interesting.
I would never guess that he would play soccer.
Well,
I should have picked a more soccer
looks like
pick for him,
just
but
a
I
fan.
just needed
Well,
like some.
it's a good pick.
It's a
good
great
though.
picture. He just looks like he's like the water boy or something.
Is it a great picture?
He's
He looks
probably
Yeah, he looks
Brazil's
good.
number one player.
Oh, that's interesting.
I would give him $1 on the street if I saw him.
That's so funny.
You're
actually.
like the top most 6 famous. And we're
No,
like,
I'm
who
not.
is this man?
He's a bum.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
The next 3. Okay.
Surely they'll
please
get
work.
the last one.
Okay.
Oh, he
I
looks
know you probably
familiar.
won't.
I don't know him, but he looks familiar.
Adia, he plays for Emirates.
That's the,
Is that the sponsor? That's like not
That's
the
the
team, right?
sponsor.
Okay, okay.
he plays
The sponsor is always the
The
biggest.
United
by the way.
Emirates. The UAB. United.
Okay, they
You-
just admitted that it's
Yeah.
the sponsor, so I don't think that's right.
So Dubai.
I am gonna guess Spain.
That's actually a good
Okay,
guess.
close.
Ooh,
Close.
Barcelona.
It's not.
Barcelona was my second guess.
Okay.
What is his
Honestly,
name?
if
Malmo.
Yeah, you
His
could
name
have
is-
said any.
I could have said
any
Manchester.
teams.
But his name is Zlatan, and he's a famous Sweden player. But
So we couldn't.
We move on.
Only
Sweden
knew
was on
Swedish because it looks like he was an IKEA dresser.
there. Okay.
That's his name.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking
Like,
about the
from
fit.
the name.
I'm
No,
like-
like I could see that being like an IKEA dresser.
Okay. Okay.
I was like, he dresses people.
he looks at. I guess he's like tall and like.
Zlatan is a dresser. I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
I'm sure it is, given that he's like the most famous man to
Probably.
come out of Sweden. How famous?
Okay.
Besides
couldn't
Hansel
guess
and
it.
Gretel.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Hansel and Gretel.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that Ronaldo?
Yes.
Oh my God, Spain,
Oh shit.
Barcelona,
Why did I take? Maybe
Portugal.
I'm just so lost. Doesn't he have a beard?
No.
He looks like a child there. I don't even.
He's always like clean shaven.
That looks like if someone like an
feel like
AI
I-
version of him.
I feel like I recognize the part of his hair, like that to me.
Oh, definitely.
That's
Yeah.
the only part I
is
recognize.
always there.
Yes, Cristiano.
Okay, so he played for
Madrid. Oh, Portugal. Oh, I said
Huh?
Portugal
Portugal.
third.
yeah
but
Portugal.
Yeah. I
And
think
then all these
Katie did
places.
say Portugal.
Yeah. I said it.
did
I
you?
said
I just
Spain,
heard
Barcelona,
Spain.
and then Portugal. I went down the list.
Yeah.
Okay,
I knew it was in that
There we go.
realm.
Something.
You know,
There we go.
that area.
Okay, last one. We'll just.
I'm really nervous. 'cause,
take
like,
this
No,
I-
come on.
He's one of the greats of soccer.
Literally
just like
the
of all
greatest.
time. But like,
Go.
We've gone through the list already.
We've named the 3 we both know.
I know, and that's
Okay,
why.
we'll see. Oh, this man looks so familiar.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What's the photo too with the trophy?
I have never seen this man a day in my life. I'm telling you right
The
now.
most respected soccer player in history.
Honestly, I feel like I'm in a game of Saw.
I
like,
wish I
that's-
had a guess.
Like,
I feel like I am gonna recognize his name, but I couldn't pick this man out in a lineup.
truly, if this was a game of Saw, we'd be done. Like,
We were done when they brought the game up.
that's true. Like, there's no.
She said 6. I said I know 3.
This is bad.
Who is?
Okay. It's not-
Volkswagen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He obviously played for Brazil and then played for Santos most of his life and then went to America for a little bit.
Never heard a day in my life.
You've never heard that name?
That's okay.
Never.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start with our history.
I love the block.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're
You're
respectful here. We don't.
We don't dox
Yeah.
people on this podcast.
We don't
I'm
dox
not
people.
how far
No
away
free
Aaron.
promo. I didn't know they were that close is what it was. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
This is 2012. This is when me and Aaron really got into soccer. So we went to a German immersion school, and we had always kind of been, into soccer. Our German teachers were always really into German football. But we did a trip to Germany in 2012, and that's when I think it was a Euro Cup was happening. and we went to a festival in Germany, and it was one of the most fun things I have ever been to in my life. So this was at that. They had this random, I don't know, festival game, roller coaster thing.
Yeah, like fair.
And Aaron there with the...
This is, first of all, this is like standard Aaron pose, like back in the day. Like, awkward, just...
I love like the neck though. Like
I really do.
I need to adopt that.
She's giving.
I'm trying to be...
She is giving.
She's giving jawline, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to a...
I was just going to say the excitement there. I think that this day was the final of the tournament. It was just so electric. It was really like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It probably wasn't, because they probably party like this like during every
anytime like
final.
Germany plays. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
but for
we were
us,
there.
It was wild. And my friend's dad gave me one of his old Germany shirts, cut it up for me, and I wore it. It was so big on me. And I still actually have it. I wear it all the time. It was just like such a fun day. And that's when me and Aaron like really, really got into this whole football thing,
So did you guys go to a game, or was it like a fair that they were like celebrating the Euro Cup, or was it kind of both?
We were just at like kind of like a restaurant bar that was like showing it, but like being in like a German village and like with the
everybody
people who are like
invested.
actually, because it's like one thing to watch it by yourself and like at home or whatever, and then but like being with like native Germans when Germany is playing and winning was like so cool. Really, all this is to say that we've loved German soccer for a long time. And this is what gives us the right to make this.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
I was born in Germany, so Aaron lived there for a while.
Oh.
And so that's kind of where our love for Germany came from.
Okay, so obviously us, 2018, cheering on Germany for the World Cup. Yes, it was.
These are so cute.
This is not the World. Thank you so much. This is not the World Cup they won, but we're excited still.
Yay, Deutschland.
This is the World Cup. We should put this slide first. This is the World Cup they won.
Jeez.
So we have like us from like, we didn't block out these people's faces, but we have them from 2014 of when we would like watch the Germany games when Germany won the World Cup. And that was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love this.
The posts from our Instagrams, that's just what really
wow.
got
We're just
me.
like,
all over it.
We were all in.
Okay, but
I was
the
like,
likes,
look,
74
I love
likes.
Germany.
Come on.
You can't beat that.
No, back in the day.
Back in the day, and also just still today, Jay is famous. All of her friends will like her Instagram
I
posts.
love
Me, 33.
Can't relate. Yeah, literally, that's where we're at.
And 33 is like a good day.
They'll literally.
I know.
My gosh.
One year my mom took me to actually see one of their games when they came to New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
So, well, this isn't the Germany team, but this is one of their like professional teams. So I got to see Bayern Munich, which is my favorite team. So I got to see some of my favorite players. That was literally mind-blowing. I had the best time, even though they lost.
It's still
Were
a
they
good
close?
experience.
Yeah.
We were sitting with a lot of fans for the other team. So that was...
Didn't buy those seats
Annoying.
correctly.
Yeah, she bought those tickets.
Look, you got to go, you know?
No, for real. Okay, so then this is me now in LA. I am a soccer girly, so I went to one of the LAFC games, so that's on the left, and then I actually got to see one of the like cup games, not like World Cup. I can't remember. It was Mexico versus someone else. Mexico won, and obviously in LA, every person was a Mexican fan. So, yeah, so that was fun.
Love that. Ooh.
This beginning of the slideshow is so out of order.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't check that. We were like working so hard on this.
We were like, got it. Anyway, so this is the Germany team that made us like truly like love German soccer. And so this is also the team that like 2014 team. And so they like won the World Cup with this, and it just has like really fun memories. But yeah, we love them. Okay, so back to
Oh my gosh.
European soccer. So there are lots of leagues, but the main leagues that we'll talk about is the Premier League, which is in England, the Bundesliga, which is in Germany, the La Liga, which is in Spain, and then Ligue 1 is in France.
I'm really glad that you brought this up because I was going to ask about teams because I don't know if you watch Love Island, Jay, but I know Aaron does. And they get a lot of footballers on the show. And I'm like, do you know these men before they show up on the show? But given like the number of teams, yeah.
And they all have logos, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like the Love Island guys would like not be able to be if they were on these like because these are the top like
That's fair.
leagues of each like country, so they would not be able to be like take
Out
off
for,
be on Love Island
3
for
months.
8 weeks and then like come back. But yeah, so there are 39 leagues in total, and then they house like 1,000 teams.
Right.
So those are one of the ones
the lower
that
tier type.
our buddies play for.
That's fair.
These 4 are like the top 20 teams of each country that play. So yeah. And then the Champions League it's a competition of the top clubs across Europe. So like an England team will be playing a Germany team, and like it doesn't matter who is in it. And then there's something called the treble. So when you win like 3 different like basically cup games, so you'll either win like the Champions League, then like the Premier League of what you're playing, or the FA Cup, and which is what Manchester City, the current reigning Champions League, won. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is, I think I wrote scandals on this, but it's basically just like the tea, the news, or whatever that like has been happening in like the Premier League, Liga, Bundesliga, La Liga.
I like La Liga.
La Liga.
La Liga.
La Liga.
It was like the slow dissolve in. That's so funny.
I was like, yes, make it artistic. Okay, so this is our man, Ozil. He played for the Germany national team. He is probably like, he was one of the greats. He retired from the German national team because of some like kind of racist remarks that were made towards him. Also, he's like very outspoken for is he Muslim? Question mark?
I think
Jay?
so.
I think so. And so he's very outspoken about that. And then he's also like very outspoken about Palestine. And so remarks were made, and he announced his retirement from the German national team in 2018 because of all of that, which was like super sad because he was like fully in his prime, like helping Germany win things and like playing amazingly. But like the public was like, anyway, but that will be a common theme because the European public is not hip to things.
Yeah.
Love Island 2.0.
It's really sad. Like his quote, "I am German when we win, but I'm an immigrant when we lose."
Yeah. That's sad.
That's just so sad. Yeah.
And that you'll see that come up a couple times like during these. So these are 2 England players, Sterling and Jude Bellingham, and they were again racially abused. When were they? In 2021, and like fans were booing them, and I believe it was the Hungary fans. They were booing them, and like after they took a knee.
Is the second one
crazy.
Jude? Is the second one Jude Bellingham?
Yes.
Noted.
Yeah. You see that follow later.
He's like, okay, right down.
Sliding in those DMs
He
later.
plays for Real Madrid and England. So
All right.
there's your note.
Okay. I know a little something.
So the next one is
I know Mbappe.
Mbappe, yes. So after the
Would you have guessed him?
after the 2022 World Cup, so just last year, like in Qatar, and France came in second. All 4 of these Black French players were like yelled at racially online. It was just a lot of racial abuse coming to them from the French fans after they lost, even though, first of all, Kylian Mbappe, the man on the right, he was scoring all those goals. He made his penalties, and they were just like really nasty towards all of them. So
And let me say, the reason why we have
he's 10.
Yeah, yeah,
Mbappe.
I was about to say,
The
these jerseys
reason
look
why
very
I'm
I'm
similar.
saying, I've
this.
seen those before.
It looked similar, but I was surprised because you just went on about Germany for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, are
I thought
these
it was
the
a
French jerseys?
German.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start with our first love,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then
Yeah. You've
Okay.
evolved.
the reason why we have these is because with the 2018 World Cup final, okay, so they won, but they had to go to penalties, right? And our little buddy, Kylian Mbappe, he missed his penalty. Mind you, he's like their best goal scorer, okay? But he happened to miss his penalty. Those fans were so racist towards him.
Oh my God.
And me and Aaron were like,
And even though they won still.
that is
like,
even though they
is
won in
not
2018,
cool.
like,
Yeah.
Right.
that's crazy.
Got so much hate for it. We're like, why is this young man
Yeah.
getting so much hate? And he was young. He's literally only a few months older than me.
Oh my God.
yeah, he's 24 now, and then
Wow.
back in 2018, what was he, 18? Like,
Yeah.
Literally. So that's when we took him under our wing.
Mm-hmm.
he's our
is
little guy now.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's an amazing, I would say he's like the best soccer player right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love him.
Yeah.
We love
That's
all the
for-
French
for
team,
sure.
so we move on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is not a racial one, but so the Germany team last year when they were in Qatar, all the teams were like, oh, we want to wear like a rainbow like armband or something, because in Qatar they obviously have the death penalty for being gay. And so they were like, you're not allowed to wear it. And so FIFA like banned teams from wearing it. And so Germany, the German team was like, that's not okay with us. So before one of their games, when they like take this picture, they covered their mouths because they were being silenced for this, as in, to stand. So
Yeah.
We stand.
So
Yeah.
even though German fans can be pretty out there with their racism and stuff, the German players have always been, well, I won't say always, but like from what I've seen, the German players have usually been like more progressive with their thinking and what they do, making statements like this.
okay, so this is also not one. So this man, since we were talking scandals, this man, was banned and got a DUI. He was fined something not good.
It's
we
giving
move on.
NFL. Like,
Yeah.
We move on. This one in May 2023, Sung Hyung Min was racially abused and multiple games. So he's like a Premier League player. He's South Korean, and they like fans of the opposing team were making like gestures and like doing weird things, and I was like, stop being nasty.
I mean, I know we've said it before, like about fangirls versus sports fans, but like in front of people's faces, like, are you
Literally.
okay? Like
Like,
I mean,
you
it's
see
wrong
him looking at you.
He's, like,
it's wrong
walking
in
off
general,
the
but
pitch.
like this is crazy that they're in the same photo frame. Like that is like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Sports fans
it's
are
insane.
actually unhinged.
They are.
Yeah,
Like
look at these old men being crazy.
It's bad
Yeah.
online, but like you're literally like on the news now for this.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Horrible.
crazy.
I'm eating a
okay,
lollipop.
and
don't
I
want
put
my
this one-
juices in there.
What'd you say?
I'm eating my lollipop. I don't want my suckling juices in there.
Oh.
ASMR in there.
ASMR. I put this one because it literally happened last week.
Oh, wow.
So this guy Omar, he had racial gestures towards him at like one of the games after he scored. So it's like it's constantly happening. It's not like a one and done type of thing. So it's like
Yeah.
When it sounds like there's no
So crazy.
like repercussions. Not that you can like kick someone out, I guess, but like there's just like the fact that it's been. I mean, you've had stuff since like what 2014. I'm sure it was before then too, but like even just your PowerPoint only has
Yeah.
the last like 10 years, and like I mean, come on, like
Yeah.
when is it?
yeah,
gonna,
they put like I was looking it up because while I was like writing these, I was like seeing what was happening. And I know like some fans, like security sees them and they
Okay.
quickly like remove them from the thing. They get banned from like the stadium. So they
Okay,
can
good.
never go to like another game, another like anything. But like that's not stopping anyone besides that one person.
Right.
Like, if they're all like chanting like whatever, like they're not going to ban the entire group. They're going to like get one or two, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you know what? Something just happened. Well, people were spreading rumors. Okay, I'll tell you. I wasn't watching the game. Aaron was. So. But at the end of the game, Bayern Munich lost, sadly. And a lot of those players, instead of like thanking the fans from who came, you know, from far away, thanking them for being there, you know, supporting them, they just went to the locker room, and a lot of the fans were like really mad about that and started spreading rumors about them. And then one of the ball boys asked one of the players for his jersey, and I think they thought he just had said no, and they spread that rumor around, but it turns out he was like, I'll give it to you in the locker room. But the ball boy wasn't allowed in the locker room. So then he's just going to get it sent to him later.
Yeah, but all these fans are like, this man's like the worst. How could he do this? And you're like,
yeah, I'm like,
you don't know what you're saying.
They're always trying to make it seem like the players are the worst. They said that this guy is arrogant and he always comes off that way. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't know him personally.
You just know his soccer stats, and that's it, basically.
Also, were you there when he said no? And yes.
Also,
So
he's
funny.
allowed to say no.
Right.
That's the
Like,
thing.
he is
He just
allowed
played
to
an
say
entire
no,
game.
and those like players are allowed to like you know, they do their little clap, and then they're allowed to go to like just the locker room because they lost and they don't want to see all these people cheering. Like,
that's the
anyway.
difference between fangirls and sports fans, is that sports fans think they're entitled to the player because of whatever pseudo relationship, parasocial, like paranormal relationship that they have.
Paranormal.
Sorry, I've got monsters on the mind. Because of the parasocial relationship that they have, whereas like fangirls, I mean, the top tier like craziness of the fangirls, sure, but like normal fangirls, we don't expect like
Well, it's like
anything
we said,
more.
Yeah, like we might tag them in a post, but you're not expecting them to answer you.
Yeah.
You're not
Exactly.
like upset that they didn't acknowledge you at a concert. You're
like I wouldn't call Joe arrogant.
Like,
if,
I'll DM you, but
Yeah,
exactly.
but that
I'm
doesn't
not
mean
expecting a
anything.
feel free to
response.
ignore.
yeah, but like
if you want to answer.
but just calling like them names because they didn't do one thing that like
Right.
you wanted them to do is like
Right.
you could play a 90-minute game.
Imagine
It's 90 minutes.
after
right?
a concert,
Like
like,
a
heckling the
fast-paced
Jonas
90
Brothers for not seeing you in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
It'd be crazy.
It's crazy.
I've heckled
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
but not for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then some of these fans like pulled some of the players aside and were like, you guys didn't like talk to us, and they
Oh
were
my
having like an
God.
exchange about it.
It was
And then-
wild.
Go touch
And then
grass.
I think it was 4 players who were like, yes, we'll do better about
Stop.
this. I'm so
Like,
sorry.
obviously
nice
we're
of them.
upset. Like, I know
Yeah.
you're upset too, blah, blah, blah. They
Yeah,
were just
Thomas-
like angels, but
Well,
like...
that's nice of them to
Thomas
pretend.
Muller
Yeah.
was like,
Placate them
we've
and
talked
move on.
about this once before, but I will go in the locker room and talk to them
Like-
about it. I was like,
Giving them too much, if we're being honest.
To be honest, they're not telling
Literally.
anybody, and that's okay. I love
Yeah.
that for them. But like, I have said that to so many people
Oh.
at like customer
Like,
service
oh,
shops
yeah, I'll
before.
talk to
Oh,
them.
I will let them know that
Yeah.
that's you know
They're not
not going to
telling them
happen again.
shit.
And then you hang up the phone and call it a day.
No.
Like it's no,
Absolutely
no.
not.
Yeah, they're going to the locker room
No,
and they're
I think-
moving on with their life.
It's
They're checking
ridiculous.
I
Twitter.
know.
Exactly.
I bet they're like, wow, we didn't win.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
well, I'm upset that this like B-list team beat like the number one
At
like,
the
Bundesliga.
very last second.
Anyway,
Well,
we move on.
Yeah.
But back to the racial gestures and racial remarks that the European fans give these players. They now have this patch on every shirt, so all is fine. It says it literally says like on Premier League shirts, it says like no room for racism, and so like everything is fine.
That is such an interesting response.
That's
That's such a
first of
Yeah.
all, the the
graphic's not even good.
Sucks. So let's start there. It doesn't even look
a
like
lion.
I made that graphic. No, the bottom one.
The bottom
not
one,
the lion
yeah.
one. Yeah, the bottom one.
that is like the worst graphic design I've seen.
Yeah.
Someone on TikTok could
Like,
have made a
why
better
are the
one.
letters so
sure.
close together?
So close. And why is
No,
the
they're saying no
O's-
room. No room. But like, it's come on. Come on.
Okay, that
But it
makes
makes
sense.
it kind of hard to read. Like, I mean,
No,
I
yeah.
can read it, but it also like,
Yeah.
there's something like it doesn't. The font is not jiving for my brain.
No, because the O's are messed up except
Yeah.
for the ones in room.
And there's no dot over the I, so it looks
Yeah.
like weird. It's like
no one
Yeah.
that did this took graphic design, clearly.
or took
No.
the assignment seriously.
Yeah,
just
no.
generally.
But also, like, what? You're going to put this on the shirt and not, like, on the ticket where, like, the
Right.
fans...
Where the
it's like the players aren't the racist ones, it's the fans. So, like, maybe
Yeah.
something for them, perhaps?
Something for you.
maybe
Like,
some signs around the facility.
some signage, you know, a disclaimer about
Yeah,
your
I just remembered another scandal.
What is
This
it?
one is tea. Remember after the World Cup when those players beat up that ref?
What?
What?
Okay. I don't think they beat him up.
No,
I think they just
they-
were yelling at him.
I thought they literally were.
Okay, no, I don't think they were actually. But I do
that
think
is
they all got,
tea.
like, red cards. But
We'll have to
so
see.
it was like one of the like I forgot what team it was, but this team like got beat badly, but the refs were like doing their job. And so I feel like in a soccer game, the refs are probably the most hated person because they're making all these calls and you're like, well, that's not a good call. And that went the other way, like for the other team. But so this team lost. And then they were like, yeah, you could see like everyone was like clapping, like saying, you know, leaving the pitch. And then you just see this group of like other team players like going to the ref, like hounding him, yelling at them, blah, blah, blah. And they all just like got red cards. And I think probably like some other thing. I can't remember what it was.
But then I think they kept going after the game too.
Yeah, they kept
thought
it
it
and they
was
like followed
over.
him into the tunnel.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, what? The game was over. What makes you think that's a good idea?
Yeah. Anyway, especially like the World Cup too. It's like a national, like a international stage. You're like
It was
really. Oh yeah. You're really embarrassing your country, basically.
Literally.
But yeah, it was crazy.
About the
God.
patch. When
and-
was this implemented? Do we know? Just out of curiosity. I'm just like, was it this season? Has it been on the
Was
jerseys?
the patch?
Yeah,
I think the patch was like implemented in the last two seasons.
Implemented is such a strong word too, like for what
I
it's
know.
anyway.
It's not giving what it's
on their
supposed to
shirt,
give.
yeah, in the last two seasons.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just curious
But
because you
can
had a lot
anyone
of
read
recent,
it? Yeah.
you know, things that listed.
Yeah.
So just curious. I mean, we knew. We knew it wasn't working, but it's fine.
But yeah, okay, so scandal, this is the last like scandal we have. It's not a scandal, it's just tea. So our king Kylian Mbappe, he plays for the French team Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and he is one of their top players. Over the summer, there was talks that he was like looking at, you know, another team, like he was going to transfer or whatever. But like that didn't happen. He himself said, he was like, oh, like I'm not going to blah, blah, blah.
He said, sorry to interrupt. He said, well, I'm not going to stay at PSG forever.
Yeah, basically. And so PSG, their like managerial team was like, that's not going to fly with us. And they basically benched like their top player. And so he was like not even practicing with like the A team.
I feel like if you're having a contract standoff, you don't bench the guy you're trying to re-sign. Like that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know much about sports, but that seems a little backwards.
Exactly. And so he
Wait, what? Wait, what is that?
What was this? Oh, this wasn't this ages ago?
Yes. I didn't put it in order. I was just making it a grab.
Jay made the slide. She just
Okay.
grabs things. I didn't go with it. Anyway, so the tea was that he was benched, but then PSG got a new coach. And so like 2 or 3 games like into this man's coaching, he was like, we keep losing. We're not like nothing's happening. We're getting Mbappe and we're putting him back on the A team. He's getting back in the game and immediately scoring goals, winning games. And so Kylian Mbappe basically was like, F you PSG, like I am
the team.
You need me. You need me. And they're like, they have a lot of like star players, but like I feel like he like mixes them well together. Like he, you know, like a cohesive moment. Anyway.
I feel like this man has had a rough career for 24. Like,
yeah. Especially during that time, it's like it was the like transfer season window. So a lot of people are coming, a lot of people are going.
Yeah.
Messi had just gone.
Oh yeah, Messi and Neymar all played for PSG, like all 3 of them. And so Messi moved to America, Neymar moved to the Saudi league, and they needed like the good talent. And then they were like, Mbappe, stay on the bench.
Yeah, we don't really need you.
And every day me and Aaron were like getting these article updates. I was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
That was this summer? Or last summer?
It was this, or
because it says 2022 on that one, but I don't know. That might have just been.
I think it was this summer when they were moving.
Okay. Well, okay, that one
I think,
doesn't
like,
say
talks,
trade. That just says like they made a mistake signing them. So that could have been any time.
Yeah. So talks were happening. Like talks are always happening, but then like this summer was when they like benched him and everything.
Is there like a classic contract? Like, do they have a certain typical number of years they sign? I'm sure it depends on the player or like, you know, the situation, but is there like a standard almost of like they spend 2 years with the team and then look for, or is it kind of every year they re-up the contract? Do you guys, I don't know. That's like a little.
It's like feel 3 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, but like some people like stay at their team for ages, like, and then some like
move around,
get loaned out, leave, like. It's a whole everyone is like so different with their contracts, so it's like hard to tell, but I feel like it is like mostly like 3 to 5 and then you like either stay, resign, or like go somewhere else.
Oh, honestly, I forgot to say the ridiculous thing about this whole mess was the reason why Mbappe said this is because his contract is going to be over next year. So that's why he was like, you know, I'm not going to stay there forever. So when your contract like ends, you're a free agent. You can go wherever. Like you don't have to pay back your contract. So I was like, everyone does that. You can leave. They were being crazy.
Okay, we got the tea. We got the juicy bits. But now I know this is the part that we're here for. This is the part I know where this is going. This is why we're making this soccer PowerPoint and doing this soccer episode on 29 and Chronically Online because of the men we love. So let's talk about some soccer players.
Here we go.
First one, obviously, our bae Kylian Mbappe. We just talked about him for a while, but he's amazing. He's adorable.
You've got me on his side. Don't worry about
it.
Yeah. He's getting a follow later.
We're in his lane.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, good. He's iconic.
My jersey's coming next week. It's fine.
Matching.
Although his contract's almost up. Maybe we wait.
Well, let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit. Yeah. Next team.
But yeah, forever until he retires from soccer, we are Kylian Mbappe fans.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Mbappe sounds like a frappuccino.
My boyfriend.
He's
so
cute.
Young man. This man, I have a very full parasocial relationship with him. Like,
we love it.
Fine.
I'm obsessed with
I
that.
love him. He plays for South Korea. He's captain of the South Korea national team. And then he also newly captain the Tottenham Hotspurs in England. And they're currently at the top of the Premier League, which hasn't happened in ages. And so one of their like main players left. And then Sonny became captain, and they've just been on a winning spree. So knock on wood that
Literally
keeps
wild.
happening, because they're like beating these like usually like top ranked, like on top of the world teams. But anyway,
We love to see it.
Yeah.
I love this man. We move
He
on.
is like the biggest sports star in Korea right now.
He's their
Ooh.
like their national treasure. Like
Yeah.
anyone,
Yeah,
when I
literally.
was in Korea, his face was everywhere.
Wow.
And this man
As
lives
it
in
should
England
be.
full time.
Right,
He's
right.
everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. Next person, Thomas Muller. He is a German player. He
Can
plays
tell.
for Bayern
Yeah.
Munich.
Can tell.
He is Jay's fave.
So this man has been the love of my life since I was 13 years old.
Oh my gosh.
That's real.
He's your Joe Jonas.
He-
I get it.
Yeah, he's 9 years older than me. I know that. I've always known. I also know that he's been happily married to his childhood sweetheart, Lisa. She's great. She rides horses, but she's not me.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, anything
the
could
one.
happen.
He's so funny. He does little videos. He's a comedian,
I love the videos.
jokester.
We love him.
Everyone loves him. You can tell by his laugh that he's so funny.
We can tell.
He
yeah.
does look like
He looks like a good time.
jokester.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. I don't even know what made me love him, but I do. He's also over
he's a
6 foot.
fantastic soccer player. So
Yeah, he's so good. And he started out on the German national team when he was like really young too. So he's been like playing with them forever. I literally don't know what else to say. He's my number one.
We love
And
that.
that's all
for
we
you.
need.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's all you need. Yeah.
I get emotional. Every single jersey I've had other than this Mbappe. Yeah, I said I don't know what else to say, and then I'm like,
Actually,
But also,
yeah, like Mbappe was the jersey that I most recently got, but every other jersey I've ever gotten has been his.
Wow.
just different versions of this
Yeah.
man's.
Like I can go in my closet right now and bring it out.
I'm kind
You
of
know,
obsessed
I will.
with that.
I do love that. That's the one thing I do like about sports is that you can get so much merch
yeah.
for sports.
You
Yeah,
can get anything you want.
You really could.
Yeah.
And it's not ugly
Exactly.
like some of
No.
these other.
right.
Yeah.
I have the center jersey.
I love that for
Anyway,
you.
we can move on before I say something else.
That's what you're here for. We're here to hear it.
Okay.
Yes.
Manuel Neuer, he is Germany's goalie.
The gloves.
He was my fave. He is my fave on the German team. I love this man.
This middle photo, his body is like giving. Like,
I'm
what is the like
snatched.
snatched waistline?
Skims, maybe?
No, for real. That's what I'm thinking.
He's skinty before Skims.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
He's
jelly.
about to have a contract from Kim.
Yeah, literally. With that
Yeah,
waist.
yeah.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
But his like nickname was called the Wall because no balls were getting past him in the goal box. And so yeah, he is just iconic. But he actually, not to laugh, after the World Cup he went skiing and he broke his leg, and so he's been on hiatus for like the past year. And then finally, what day was it? Yesterday or the other day, he played his first game. And that's this right picture of him like finally being back on the field after
It
like a
was
year,
like
basically.
11
It was
months and
yeah.
26 days or something like that.
Yeah, to the dot. And it was just like emotional. And I was like, finally my man's back.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Okay.
Oh, this is Dembele. He's a French player. I added the picture on the left of him when he just like signed to like one of the major,
Dortmund.
Yeah, Dortmund Bundesliga.
He does look so young
So I
in that
wrote-
photo.
Yeah, I wrote baby Dembele. Baby, for real.
Baby.
So to the right is a little bit more recent. It's not like I guess I didn't actually get a really, really recent picture. 'cause
None of
he's
these
not
are
even
like
on these
very,
teams.
yeah, I was like,
Actually,
he plays
just transferred.
Yeah, during the summer for
Yeah.
PSG. But yeah, he's a great player. He plays for the French national team and now PSG with Mbappe, and they're living their lives together.
Yeah.
This man.
None of these
Hold
photos
on.
look like the same man.
No, Antoine Griezmann.
I literally said, this is for Adia.
These
I literally said that one. I said this man. I said white man with tattoos. Adia. I said put Griezmann on the side. I said put him there. He was already going to be there, but I said keep the left pick.
Stop. That
He's
is
got it.
That's what I said.
Literally about to follow this man.
Anyway, he plays for he's on the French national team. He plays for Atletico Madrid, which is in La Liga. So he plays in Spain basically year round, and then France for international duty. We love him. He's an amazing soccer player.
And apparently he has 3 kids who are all born on April 8th,
What
but
is he doing?
not triplets.
Prior to April.
Oh, that is so
9
weird.
months prior to April.
That is
I know,
such
like,
a
what is that?
coincidence.
Because
Is he married?
It's October, isn't it? Or no, sorry, July.
Bummer.
he is married.
Oh,
But Instagram is free, so have at it.
I'm looking. I'm a looking. Save that for later.
Bookmark that. But yeah, we love him.
Yeah.
Hakimi. He is our Moroccan king. He plays for PSG with Mbappe. They're best friends. We love them. And then he goes and plays for Morocco in international duty. I have no other points to say to him besides he's hot and I love him.
Yes. I am
Do the
living.
high five with me.
I love
Anyway.
it except for the feet, but
Well,
totally.
ignore.
Yeah.
We're like,
The feet,
yeah.
Like, I'm
forgot
looking
to
at
crop
the
it
image
out.
like
I'm
that.
so sorry.
But
I
yes.
literally
crop it out.
I never got to that point. I was always looking at the upper half of the picture.
I
so
didn't even
I'm
notice
sorry.
the feet until Adia said it because I was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
I
I'm
definitely
like,
did not notice.
I just have like little
like
blinders
I was
on.
him on a fucking
Just
yacht?
like-
Like, please.
I don't know.
Come on.
Feet,
I
feet
never
first. I'm
noticed
sorry.
it.
I can pass it up.
Never
I love this
noticed
photo on the
it.
left.
I do
he looks so
too.
happy.
Look at
and
that
like,
smile.
Yeah,
He's got this side
$1,000,000.
smile, which is
Oh,
like
for
my
sure.
weakness.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
We love.
We should have started the pod with this.
No, I'm obsessed with like objectification.
Have it end on that. Like bring it up. Anyway, so Joshua Kimmich, he plays for Bayern Munich and he plays for the German national team. We love him.
Handsome.
He was the one who the ball boy wanted his jersey, and apparently he said no, but he said yes.
He said yes.
He looks like a
said,
nice
yeah.
guy.
He does.
Yeah.
Like that photo on the right. Come on.
Yeah.
Like that man is not saying no to somebody.
No.
Right,
He's
like he's carrying 3 full beers for you.
That's German for you.
Well, it's before you guys
German.
even said he was
That's all-
German.
Yeah, I already
knew.
knew. Yeah.
So yeah.
I could have guessed that one. Put him back on the
Yeah.
quiz.
Yeah. Seriously, let's do the quiz again now.
like, okay, now this
I remember him.
We're not doing
So
names
funny.
though. Can't do
No,
names. yet.
no names, just teams.
Kingsley Coman.
He looks like he has swag. Like that middle photo.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
does.
Come on.
okay.
Come
okay.
on. Pop
That is
off,
a
King.
model shoot.
Yes.
So Kingsley also plays for Bayern Munich, the same team as Kimmich. And
As you can see, there's a running theme of
Well, and I see the
Boys
Paris
we
jersey
love.
on the right. So
and yes.
but he is a Frenchman, so he plays for the French national team.
Okay.
No other points about him.
Got it.
Again, it's
I love-
all these men. You can already just assume we love them.
Yeah.
They're
We
great
love.
soccer
they're great
players.
at soccer.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, most of them we've loved them for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have a pair of. They're not.
Hold
twins,
on now.
actually. Some brothers. We have
They play for France because I'm.
Holy shit. Okay, that one was good. Yeah.
I need to interpret.
Mom, if you heard that, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to bleep that out.
They are French though. Look at the jerseys.
Every fucking podcast, we gotta bleep something out. Oh gosh.
Shit's hanging.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it
Keep the
going.
good vibes going.
Let's keep the good vibes going.
So this is Theo and Lucas Hernandez. They both play for France national team. One plays for AC Milan and one plays for PSG.
They play the same position.
Yeah, they play the same
they?
position.
Same position, huh?
Okay, we gotta open the door in this room or something.
Sorry, I'm
obsessed.
Oh my god.
I got nothing to say. I have nothing PG to say.
I can't stop laughing. It's
Nothing.
too funny.
So I'm just going to
know.
stop.
I know.
Wow.
Okay.
I love France.
Woo.
I love his eyebrow like
I love
situation.
France. Viva.
Oui, you know? Viva
And
la
Aaron, which one
France.
is your favorite?
I love Theo. So the man on the left.
Yes.
Me too.
Freaking same.
No hate, no hate.
Yeah.
We love Lucas too,
Yeah.
but like Theo is
Theo.
the man I love.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on. We have the picture blocking part of his
move
face.
that one down.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
good lord. Good lord.
I'll
Amen.
send you
it's
the
too bad, though.
slideshow
That
at
one
the
was
end
half
so you
blocked.
can-
Amen. I love foosball.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Funny.
Oh
Who's
my
after
gosh.
this? Oh, okay. Now this is just
Ooh.
a bunch of men who didn't get their own individual slides, but we love
Oh
We
my
love
gosh.
them.
Oh my gosh.
Why does that man in
So-
the bottom right in the yellow look like Davide?
Okay, low key, he does.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
on Love Island.
Hummus, he's German.
Who's Mr. Gucci? Who's
Good
Mr.
question, good
Gucci?
question.
Gucci.
Oh, his name is Hwang Hee Chun. I'll send you his profile later. He
Thanks.
plays for the South Korea.
Thanks,
South
bestie.
Korea.
You're gonna want it.
No, literally,
Okay.
I was like, I need to put this little picture. I know all the rest are soccer pictures, but I was like, this one
That did it
going
for me.
on it.
It's actually quite embarrassing that the window is open because there's people over there now and they just.
they're taking a photo. Do you know them?
I do not know. They're taking a
Can
photo
you not
downstairs.
close
Okay,
the
okay,
blind?
okay.
I mean, we could.
It's, like, too
I don't
late
know if they
now.
are. I can't tell if they are because their camera's funny, like right here. Is that?
Oh my
she's
God.
no, she was taking a picture. She's
of
totally
you.
taking a picture. Oh no!
Okay, not with this on the
With
screen.
this on the screen.
Compared to like the scandal slide.
Oh
or
my gosh!
something.
Thankfully, it wasn't last week's.
That is so true.
You know what?
Ooh, I almost
Oh well. But
Beautiful.
yes, all these men we love.
I love men.
We love men. So no notes. They're all fantastic soccer
Yeah,
players.
I would
They
like
all-
to point out
Oh, go ahead.
Kevin. Point out Kevin for me.
I'm gonna
So the
guess Kevin.
I'm thinking like AIA.
AIA. Oh,
Middle
no.
row?
That's
Okay.
not
He's
Kevin.
he's the top row, the second one in
In the blue or
from the left.
yeah. Okay.
And the white man.
Okay,
second
yeah.
one in.
Well, I
But
knew it was a
yeah,
white
Kevin.
man.
Yeah.
Kevin is a white
Kevin's
name. For
definitely.
sure.
It's definitely not Mr. Gucci for sure. So
No.
we know that. No one on the bottom row.
Sana.
That is true.
Sana.
Oh, the top right.
Oh, okay.
I love him. And then lastly, Mickey.
Where's Mickey? He's the bottom, and he's in the sweatshirt on the bottom row
Okay.
with the backpack.
Mickey's my new boyfriend.
He looks like
I
he's
just
boy.
met
at
him and I
college, like,
love
on
him.
campus.
Oh, 100%. He's like on Utah.
Yeah,
campus.
yeah, for sure.
He's so
No shade.
tall.
Yeah, none.
We love him.
Ooh.
I will point out Giroud, and he is in the middle row in the Emirates Fly Better shirt.
Okay.
I love him. That man is 37, and I love him.
Look
He
at him.
plays for the French national team.
Wow.
Still kicking.
Still
Wow.
kicking and will continue
Literally.
to kick.
Literally still kicking.
But yeah, we love.
Not Lewandowski.
Oh, I love him
Shocked
too.
at you. Shocked.
I mean, I could point out each one of these men and be like, I love him. I love
He's
him.
great at soccer. He looks great.
I love him.
The reason why we put them all on one
My
slide
buddy
together.
Kavod. Benjamin.
The reason why we put them on one slide together is so we could just mention them as a whole because we already had like 10 slides of like.
No, we're not
individual
complaining.
people.
I'm not complaining by any means.
Hmm.
I was busy.
But go ahead, talk about Pavard.
boys.
Yeah, that's definitely the.
That's the song for this.
I love him.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about him.
Look at his little curly hair.
Point out
I'm
which
thinking
one it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. He's got the T-Mobile red jersey.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going
Yeah.
Top
with it.
middle.
Oh,
He's a little baby.
He
you
does look
remembered
really young.
me.
Oh, we love that, and I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Okay, and now
let's move
to men and teams the world tell us we should love but don't.
Okay, I love this concept.
Here we go.
I'm obsessed.
I feel the hating energy just like,
100%.
Yeah, bring it up. We needed
Yes.
to. I had to be a hater once in this
Please.
episode.
Let me pull up my
Here
Twitter
it
to mute
is.
these accounts.
I
Yes.
really tried to repress the hate in the
No.
beginning of the slide.
Yeah, we really had to,
Could you
but-
tell?
Not really.
I was
Well, you were
making some
just-
faces,
And
and
You
then
were
I had
just
to be like,
silent. You didn't say anything, which
no, I
was,
was like, and then I was like, fix your face, fix your face.
you're on camera. Anyway, so since
Hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh God!
But
How long
anyway-
are you gonna have it on the screen?
Oh wait, hold on,
Just
hold
long
on.
enough.
Oh my gosh. I have to take an Instagram of this. I'm so sorry. Because this is the best thing. I don't think I could have
So
been
good.
prepared for this. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like
Okay.
literally had to put this up because I couldn't work on the slideshow.
she was like making
Oh
the
my
slide.
gosh.
She was like, I can't look at these people. Anyway,
No.
these men.
Okay, you picked like really bad photos. I mean, I'm sure there's
Okay.
not that many better, but like
First of all, no, these
come on,
are
this
their
bottom
good
right?
photos.
this bottom right, you can't tell me that's
Oh,
a joke photo.
Okay,
That's
first of all,
the grossest thing I've
first
ever
of all,
seen.
this is what this. So the man on the bottom right, his name is Emi Martinez. He is the Argentina goalie. So last World Cup, Argentina won, and so he, as they were walking up to get their, he won the Golden Glove, which was like the best goalkeeper in the World Cup tournament. So
Like
as
most
he was
goals.
walking up, he put the Golden Glove in his nether regions and made that face to it.
In
and
Qatar.
then in Qatar, and the World Cup trophy is standing right in front of him
Yeah.
as his team is about to. And that was like literally so disrespectful and rude. Like, he's just like, I didn't like him as a player before, but like now I'm just like,
Well, talking
absolutely
about like,
not. That was like so rude. And then it's like, he's just being like rude to the French, because the French team is also like standing right there waiting for their like second place like, silver medals. And they're, just
Yeah.
watching this man when honestly, Hugo, who was the French goalie, I think he should have won the, Golden Glove, but we move on. So
What would compel him to make that face?
well, you were talking earlier about
Yeah.
like people saying that the players were arrogant, and you're like, you don't know them, but it's like this is the
No,
moment that
that's-
you like know.
that's the
like,
moment that you're like, oh,
We know
that's
him.
who he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just really don't know why he did that. Like,
that guy in the top
Yeah.
middle is like trying to be David Beckham.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought too.
Which one?
The one in the top middle with the E's on his shirt, like in the middle.
Oh.
He's like giving.
Yes.
So Jack Grealish, he
Of course
plays
his name is Jack.
he plays for Manchester City and he plays for England national team. He's just like a cocky player.
Looks like it.
all of these people are like good, I guess, but they are just like cocky and annoying and
Yeah.
all play for teams we don't like. So
Do I
We'll move
recognize the man in the bottom left?
Yeah, that's
Cristiano
that's,
Ronaldo.
yeah, that's Ronaldo.
Okay, I thought so.
we have
I'm like,
Ronaldo like bottom left, Messi,
Interesting.
then Neymar.
Oh.
yeah.
something.
That's the one I would give $1 to.
Hence why he
All of
wasn't
those
recognized.
three,
There we go.
or no, Messi and Neymar. You were like, if they were walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. So
True.
The guy next to Jack looks like a cop.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing.
Like-
It's the jersey too, though, and the stance and like the.
Everything he's
Yeah.
doing is giving cop.
he's
100%.
literally yuck. Yuck.
Yeah.
I can't. There are no
All
other
of
words
them
that I can
are
say
yuck.
for this man, but yuck.
Does the guy on the top
Crazy
left play
yuck.
for England in general? Or I see it. It looks like it
Yeah,
might
the
be
top left do.
his
the-
hairline's giving
oh.
England.
Yeah, Harry Kane, who's clapping, he plays for England and he just moved to Bayern Munich. So that's
It's
tragic for us
tragic.
Bayern Munich fans.
Wait, is
But he's
most
a
of
good
the
striker,
top row,
so we move on.
most of the top row is English? Because I recognize Manchester in the top right, the cop and the other
So
guy
the
too.
guy with doing the piece, or well, no, he has three.
Well,
he's doing this.
does not look
He
English.
play. Where does he play? Is it
Sweden,
Manchester.
no? What
Iceland,
is his
Greenland?
national team?
Oh, isn't it Norway?
It's gotta be.
Yes,
It's gotta
it's
be.
Norway. There, I was like, it's not Sweden, but yeah, he plays for Norway. But they all are like England Premier League biddies.
Holland, yeah, he's.
If I look at this green picture any longer, it's gonna haunt me in my dreams.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Like it's gonna.
I'm gonna show you
nightmares.
this one picture that this city put up of Ronaldo.
Oh, I saw that, and it's the fuggliest thing ever.
Wait, why are the eyes so close together? Who did that?
This is what he looks like.
Look at the neck, though.
Oh my god.
I would.
Rough.
I would never show my face again.
No, I would
Like,
You know what's
who
funny?
did that? Delete it.
This is him next to it.
Oh my god. Wait, his part is so wrong. Why would they do him like
They
that?
did him so dirty. So
They
dirty.
redid it. They redid it.
Oh, okay. As they should, honestly. Because
Why was that not the first version?
I don't know.
They
How
really
did that
played
even
him.
get approved?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
They
A
really.
Ronaldo hater clearly made that.
Clearly was in the
They're
room.
like, we're gonna make it look terrible.
It was us.
How did you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
But
god.
okay, these are the teams that we don't like. So on the top we have the like international teams. So we have England, don't like. Argentina, don't like. USA men's, because we love USA women's team
I was
here.
about to say
For sure.
USWMNT.
That's only, this is not about the women. The women, we love them.
Yeah, when the women
men's
play,
team, hate.
in it.
Yeah.
And then Portugal, don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom row is Premier League teams. So Manchester City, don't like. West Ham, mm-mm. Chelsea, no. Crystal Palace, no. Arsenal, no. And the reason why West Ham is here is truly because of Ted Lasso. So I have no actual beef with West Ham, but like in Ted Lasso, West Ham is the like opposing team that like the manager of Ted Lasso's team's ex-husband, and so he's just trying to beat them. So
Right.
West
That's
Ham,
why
no.
we don't like them.
Spoiler.
So every time they're playing, I'm like,
Like every show we bring up,
boo.
you're like,
that cheating husband.
It's on my list.
So funny. Okay, and now for the real stars of this show,
Mm-hmm.
the Wags. This is why we're here.
my
okay,
God,
yeah,
why
yeah,
we're
yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm down for
Okay,
this.
so
Is Shakira on the list?
Please. Yes.
Oh, Aaron's
Not for this
nodding.
one.
And for anyone who doesn't know what a wag is,
Oh, good.
Oh
good
yes,
call.
for our podcast listeners who don't know what a WAG is, the wives and girlfriends of professional athletes. So first one, my favorite, her name is Anna Lewandowski. Her husband plays for Barcelona. I love him too. She is
model.
She's giving Miranda Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
she is one of Poland's like top karate people.
Ooh.
She's like a woman of her own right. She has her own like sports training, like camp, all this stuff. We love her. Next, we have Georgiana Rodriguez, who I love, but her partner is Cristiano Ronaldo. So
Is this the Met? It looks like the Met.
Yeah.
just,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know what
Okay.
it is. I don't think she was at the Met, but she was at some
Yeah.
fancy thing. Next, our queen, Perry Edwards.
Okay.
I'm so glad she made this list.
yes.
Of course she did. We love her. So her boyfriend or her partner, Alexo, he played for Liverpool, but now he plays for a different team. I can't remember. Wax Part 2, had to block out his face. I'm so sorry. Antonella,
It's messy.
we love her. Yes. Them and their 3 kids, adorable.
they're so
They
cute.
were childhood sweethearts.
Aw.
Messi literally moved around to like date this woman, and she was like, oh, not right now. Like, I'm gonna focus on me, do my schooling, blah blah blah. Then she was like, okay, we can date. And now they're married and have 3 children.
Wow.
Lisa.
Oh.
This is
She-
Lisa Mula. Yeah, she's the one who rides horses I mentioned
Looks like
earlier.
Yeah. No, we love her.
Yeah, no, we love her. Yeah. I love horse girls.
Oh yeah,
I love horse girls.
Yeah. Right. How can I forget?
Yes. They're also high school sweethearts.
Oh,
Dang.
Okay,
Aaron, we started late then for the
well,
wag
that's
thing.
the thing. I think you got to get in before they're famous.
Yeah, we started way too late.
Yep.
Exactly. She is Kingsley Coman's wife, and that's their child.
Yeah.
We love her too. Lena Kimmich, she is married to Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich. We love. And then Erica, this is Griezmann's wife. There we go. I was like, who is she?
Oh,
Griezmann's wife.
okay. Yeah, I remember him.
So whose wedding video did you send me once on Instagram? You were like, I just liked it. Yeah, I just liked it. You were like, oh, you were just going to ignore this. You meant to send it
I was
to
just going to
somebody
move
else.
on.
Who is it?
I meant to send it to
funny.
Jay, but then
so
I
funny.
sent it to you accidentally. Oh, well, we move on. So the first wag we should do.
Okay. I figured it had to be one on this list.
yeah.
You know, like
Somebody.
Yeah.
She's my favorite. I
Yeah.
love her. And now we have our super famous wags. So obviously, Queen Victoria Beckham.
yes.
Duh.
Yeah.
Spice Girl
Shakira.
herself.
Duh.
Yeah.
Even though she's
Becky
not a
G.
wag anymore, like
We count
Duh.
her.
Yeah.
Who's
but
Becky
I still
G with?
count. Becky G, well, she was engaged to this soccer player who played in Texas, but he cheated on her. And so Becky G is free and living her best life now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All three of these women were
yeah.
cheating on. What the hell?
Dumb. The jam.
Yeah. I seriously, I can't not think about it.
Ever.
Anyway,
I'm just going to skip that part.
done.
She's telling us to watch it. Don't worry. Our email account has an account for us to watch.
Oh, I'm excited.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do this.
You can make your own little profile too, because I have one.
Stop screen sharing.
We love the podcast email account.
Yes.
We
She's giving us
really
all the
do.
free stuff.
That was such a long PowerPoint, but we move on.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Me
I'm a
too.
visual person, so that was
Yeah.
Me too.
I know. I was like, gotta put as many pictures as I can.
Yeah.
Because that was
no words,
we need
just
to
pictures.
see.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was good.
A
Exactly.
lot of info.
It was great to
I know.
look at.
I feel like an expert now.
Yeah, I feel like I could like go to a game. You
Yeah.
know, look like a fan.
Sure.
You'd be like, oh, that man's on the France team.
I remember
That was on
him.
Bayern Munich.
I
The
remember
only
him.
two teams will know.
That's literally it. Oh, and
And that's
PSG.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it.
There you go.
No, a couple.
But yes, so that was that.
I love.
That was amazing.
Thank you guys for preparing that. I'm sure
Yeah.
it was a labor of love.
We could tell you put a lot of love.
Was truly.
It showed. Are we doing loves and icks?
Yeah. Do you want to quickly? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My love for this week, honestly, I just have to say that it's just the weather. It's fall. It's getting nice and cozy. It's soup season. I got a huge thing of chili from Costco. I'm just so happy to be in the fall vibe. Like, that's where I thrive.
that.
I can dress like Adam Sandler. Like, I can finally be myself. So yeah, that's my love, is that it's finally fall time. My ick for this week is just going to be that I'm getting a new therapist. So I have to do all of my lore with
Oh my god.
a whole new therapist and tell her the whole background. So I'm a little sad. But also
Damn.
it's
History.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she knows everything about me. And it's like, damn, I'm supposed to do this again. I mean, I don't hate her. I love her. It sucks.
Yeah.
To tell,
Yeah.
catch someone up on the last 5 years of your life. So, but yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I've been in a loving mood lately. So
I love that.
this week.
I love that
This week at
journey.
least.
This week.
Amazing. Katie, do you want to go?
Sure. I had to write them down because I know I always forget. You know what I mean? Like we get here and I'm like, what even happened this week? These are kind of niche and I don't care. I have been getting dog ear cleaning videos on my TikTok. I'm obsessed.
I love
because like they're like grunting and they look so happy. I'm just like obsessed with them. I don't know.
Okay.
I love those.
Another TikTok trend. There's this
Wow.
guy that I followed from Scotland. He had one video and I followed it and now it's like on my page. He does like swords. So I would love to like wield a sword. So
Ooh.
I can
don't
see
know.
that. I can see that.
thank you so much. That
That's
means
a- that's a
actually.
compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as one, even if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Another shout out to public libraries. Voted at the library today, early voting.
Oh, nice.
Get out and vote, even though this is coming out after the election ends. Anyway, and my ick for the week is just like Instagram as a whole. I log on and I hate the whole app. So you may not catch me on there anymore. I don't know.
My love for this week is friend groups that love to all take pictures when you're like at an event or like out somewhere, because it's always annoying when someone's like,
Yes.
and like just takes one picture of
Yeah.
you, and you're like,
Get it
can you
together."
take at least 50?
Yeah.
Like just keep clicking.
Keep your
like
finger on the
it's
button.
your thumb moving. Yeah.
Take a video.
Also, my love is Taman's new album that came out. It's so good. My ick this week is TikTok showing you who viewed your TikTok and tells you if they liked it or not.
Yes.
And that just circles back to everyone who says they follow our pod is fake.
Yeah.
Because I see people being like, blah, blah, watched, blah, blah, watched. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say liked it.
Yeah.
And I know because it says Katie liked it.
Weird.
Adia liked it. Aaron liked it.
Fishy.
So-and-so viewed. I will say TikTok is definitely one of the better apps out there. They tell you who's liking stuff. They tell
Yeah,
you who's seeing
exactly.
it and not liking it. And
I do like
they have the
that.
best video editing
Yeah.
out of all the
Exactly.
apps, besides like actual video editing services. Anyways.
Yes. Anyway, that's me.
Wow. My love is that my friends have moved so close to me. So we get to have just like weekends where they come here and hang out. So
Nice.
next weekend, they're going to come down here. And honestly, maybe they'll come before the weekend. Work from here.
Hell yeah.
So I love that. And my ick is that I'm preparing a program for my students. They don't even care. They won't stand still. They aren't being safe when they're on the risers.
Oh, no.
We only have 5 more rehearsals left. They don't know the words.
Oh, no.
I'm so frustrated, but I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah.
And I really don't think it's gonna come together.
I'm
You have
really
to
glad.
lip sync.
I know, right?
That's elementary school music for you.
True. I'm glad you
They're
can
the
make
older
it.
kids too.
Oof.
I'm so mad at them.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Well, hopefully it goes well. Fingers crossed.
I know, right? We'll have to report back.
But anyway, thank you, Jay, for coming on our podcast.
Yay.
Tell the listeners where they can find you.
Yes.
Yeah, twitch.com/loeyboba.
Spell it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
LOEYBOBA.
Perfect.
She will also be linked in our bio.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you both so much.
That has been a wonderful and fun episode. Pretty long, but thank you for listening. We have been 29 and chronically online. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
24.